friends, welcome back. Now I have been itching to do a good old classic sit down new beauty review, and I was taking a little peek at what's new in the zoo. And I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't happen as often as it used to these days, okay? But I was very tickled by many a things that I saw in the new in beauty space. And so we're just gonna do a good old, just like a big old new beauty haul. Let's test some things out and see how they go, okay? I did throw one PR package in this box, so just know we're starting with one PR, but the rest I bought, okay? The rest I bought from Sephora, but I was actually really curious about this because Rhode came out with their Caffeine Reset Sculpting Cream Mask and also the Peptide Lip Boosts. When I first opened the package and read the claims, I was like, this seems a little gimmicky, but the more I looked into it, the more I was like, oh, maybe this is legit. Okay, so meet the Caffeine Reset, a cup of coffee for your face designed to wake up tired skin. The sculpting cream mask depuffs and provides a stimulating effect, helping you look lifted and less puffy in minutes. After you rinse it off, it leaves a delicate layer of hydration on the skin for lasting suppleness and glow. Now, what I actually loved is apparently they did do a clinical trial of this, which was very, very interesting and had my soul tickled and curious. And they had some before and after shots of like the reduced puffiness in the face. And I was like, honestly, I love the idea of a little quick flash mask. I think that's super nice, especially in the winter when it's a little bit cold. Our skin is, maybe we're a little bit tired. Something to just give a little boost and adjust to the face sounds nice. So I thought we would try that today because if you can't tell, I am very sleepy. Look at these eyes. These dead eyes need to be depuffed. Absolutely. That's the mask in there. And I have to say, from the professional point of view, like whenever I see dermatologists and, you know, real professional skincare people, they all seem to be like pretty impressed by Rhode products, which leads me to think that I should play with the skincare products more. But I was really excited by this mask because if something can give me a morning boost, I'll take it. And even if you just save it for like before an event, before a special occasion, before a night out, like it can kind of just be fun to have something like this. I love a quick like instant mask. I love like the Caudalie clay masks. They have like an instant AHA flash mask. Oh my gosh, I used to love that. Was it Ulla Henriksen? Was it called the Fat Glow face mask? Oh my gosh, I don't know how many tubs of those I went through. I love that one so much. But I think anything that just gives a little pep in the step on your skin is nice. So I'm gonna leave this on. It feels very, very cooling. Very nice. Then for the little peptide lip boost, this is a plumping lip mask. It boosts in two ways. It provides a tingly sensation for immediate plumping and is hydrating and supports the look of lip fullness and volume over time. There's a clear and a pink. I kind of want to put the pink on. Okay. My lips are actually really dry right now, so this is gonna be perfect. I'm gonna see like how tingly it actually gets. It smells very minty. I know there's a lot of people who don't love like peppermint and a mint scent in their lip products, so it is pepperminty. Oh my God, it's literally called sugar mint. Sorry, I didn't, that makes so much sense. Okay, it's unscented and sugar mint. Thank you. I could have read that to start out with, but here we go. Will we be plumped and moisturized and delicious? Okay. Well, while this is sitting, I'm gonna drink my coffee and we'll just do a little haul and I'll show you what I bought, shall we? First of all, I'm not gonna test these today, but I did pick up the Sephora face tape. I didn't realize there was 80 pieces in there. That's kind of sick. I've been seeing so many people talking about face tape. Again, it seems kind of gimmicky to me. It seems like a little bit wasteful, but I've always been curious and I have a few of my like close friends who love their face tape and have said that I need to try it. So, you know, when your girlfriend tells you, you gotta do it. You gotta put it to the test. So I'm gonna try those tonight and see how they go. Then this isn't available on the Canada website and I had told you guys I wanted the big bottle of the Necessaire body wash. So I picked this up in the Santal scent because it is so delicious. I've had the little bottles, I wanted the big bottle, so picked that up. Got a big old, I need to put that in my shower immediately. Then I picked up these In Beauty Project Skin Prep Exfoliating Pads. These are brightening and smoothing toner pads with glycolic, guys, I can't. With glycolic, why can I not say that? Acid, peptides, and oxygeskin. Cute. Now, I've actually seen a lot of people rave about In Beauty and a few of their variety of things. I love to use a little pad to exfoliate my skin, so skin prep, I figured we could try that out today. Very exciting. Wow, I totally forgot I bought these. That's hysterical. Anyway, I've seen so many people raving about Isamaya, and I had picked up the Isamaya Flat White lip pencil. And I hadn't tried anything else because I've not been in the mood to try new things. I've been loving my makeup so much, but I feel like I'm actually boring you guys to tears by using my same products all the time. So Katie Jane Hughes has also been raving about these a lot, and I just thought I would just do like a big old try on of all the products. I wasn't really interested in the eyeshadow palettes. They look really pretty, but it's totally like not up my street in terms of shades. But I got the 5-point lift. This is a corrector to lighten and reduce the appearance of dark circles and skin pigmentation. So just kind of their version of like a all over concealer. Then I got the brown mascara. I thought it'd be fun to try a different mascara. I got the lip lac in Black Veil. More on that later. Very curious about that. And then 2 of the sculpting stick made with moisturizing emollients. Thought it'd be fun to test those out. Then, you know how much I love my Valentino Brow Trio, and I am happy to say that they have in fact rebranded it. And I was so scared. It hasn't come through in Sephora Canada yet. I did do a little P.O. box trip for this one, but I'm hoping that if they are kind of rebranding and rejigging a few of their products that they will come back. But I picked up the new and improved Valentino Brow Trio. Oh, blessed be, got this in the shade 01 Taupe. Oh, my lips have just started tingling. How pretty. It's this gorgeous kind of like taupey brown now where it used to be a bright red. I thought that they would make the pencil a little bit smaller, but it's the same. Literally the same brush, same pencil on the other side. So maybe they were just getting sick of the red? Who knows? Or actually, did they change it to match the color of what's inside? Can't confirm or deny that one, but very happy to be reacquainted with the Brow Trio. Then I have also seen so many people raving about the Summer Fridays lip stains. And specifically, I was very tickled by the look of the almond shade. Ugh, it's so annoying because I ordered the pink one too, but it's not actually being delivered till later because I ordered that on Sephora Canada. Almond was sold out on Sephora Canada, which led me to believe that that was like the top favorite shade. So I had to pick it up. And then there was one TikTok I saw where it was like, oh my gosh, the almond lip stain mixed with the toffee lip liner is a goat combo. So I thought we could try that out today. We've been loving the lip stains so much. Summer Fridays launched theirs. Have to try it. I also saw that Sephora collection came out with a lip tint as well. Everyone's rocking with the lip tints. Beautiful. Then I was very curious because again, I hadn't seen these in Canada quite yet, but I got the Bobbi Brown Skin Enhancer Multi-Stick in the shade Cheeky Pink. Let's just swatch this one right now and see if it's gonna be something we're interested in. Very cute packaging. No, it's a little bit warm. I was hoping it would be a little bit lighter, but I can't tell if I'm smelling my lips or if I'm smelling the blush, but lips are definitely tingling. We're getting some plumpiness there for sure. That's my big old haul, everything I bought. The mask felt very cooling at first. I'm not noticing like an immediate like, wow, on my face, but even that act of it being like so cooling and so hydrating feels good. Would it be any different than just putting my moisturizer on? I don't know, but this lip is definitely tingling. I'm gonna go rinse this off and then let's dive into some of this makeup. The mask has been wiped. Let us try on one of these In Beauty's skin prep pads. Sweep away dull, dry skin, revealing brighter, smoother complexion. Use one pad daily. Sometimes when I've used other brands of these pads in the past, like actually the one I had tried was the Paula's Choice one, and I didn't realize, like I should have just known right away that it would have been too intense for me because it did say like formulated for oily skin. It was just a little bit too intense, and usually you can kind of like smell it right away. This one really doesn't have any kind of overpowering, intense like alcohol smell. Like it actually does feel very gentle, which is nice. And they do have a few other products that are like specifically formulated for sensitive skin, which leads me to believe that this could be a good match for us. A little skin prep. Love. I'm gonna quickly do my skincare. I've just been going really gentle recently because my skin has been very, very dry. So I'm using my Vichy Mineral 89. I've also got a few like rashy breakouts around my face. I've just been a little bit stressed. Like so many good things happening. So much to be grateful for. So much to celebrate. But sometimes there's just also a lot and you just can't help it and you just have to do what you can to get through, and that's where I just need moisture. The Dew Instant Angel Cream. Oh, how I love it. Also fantastic for sensitive skin. And I'm not putting sunscreen on today. I know, how dare I, but it's raining and dark outside and I am not leaving my house today. So why would I waste very expensive product? I shan't. Let's dive into this 5-point lift. It's a fluid concealer. Apply this to any areas of the face where you wish to minimize darkness and introduce light, such as under the eyes, corners of the mouth, and cheekbones. Gently blend out using fingers or a brush. Is this the same brand that had the penis lipstick? It is, right? Did I have to shake it before? It didn't say shake. Oh my God. It's like the pigment needs to be mixed. It didn't say shake anyway. Okay, I've already wasted so much product, but it's looking like it's very separated. So I'm just gonna put it in the palm of my hand and literally mix it back together. That is straight pink. That is pink pigment, which is often the case with a lot of products that are catered to fairer skin. This is the lightest shade and it's very pink, which is gonna do some good correcting underneath my eyes for sure and brightening, but usually like around the rest of my face because I am so pale, and also like a little bit more yellow, to be honest. Like I have a lot of pink and redness in my skin, but my undertone is more on the true like neutral side. So if something's too pink or too yellow, it just like really stands out. Let's blend this in and see how it goes. Once I mixed it together, it seemed very creamy and very nice, but yeah, just like very pink on the skin. The shade is not for me and it's not like an immediate wow. Unfortunately, too pink for me, but could be very beautiful if I do have a tan on, but like this, no. Let's try the sculpting sticks. I bought 2 shades, Beach and Willow. Oh yay, it's a true stick. Love that. Pretty. This is Beach and this is Willow. This is a little bit deeper, a little bit more pink. This is like a little bit more yellow beige undertone. I'm curious to see how Victoria Beckham Travertine looks next to it. Travertine is almost like a mix of the two, but much closer to Willow. Love me a sculpting stick. I think that Beach is gonna be really pretty on the cheekbones. Very nice creamy stick. I love this packaging. It's not squirting out like the concealer was. Oh my goodness. That's a pretty shade. I don't mind my contours being a little bit warmer because then it kind of is that nice in between where it's like not too gray. And if it's a little bit warmer, then you can just use one product instead of going for a contour and a bronzer. It's just like a little 2-in-1. Blending out like a dream. So creamy, so pretty. We'll use a little bit on the jawline too. I don't know why I went so high there. Okay, really nice, love that so far. Let's go in with the shade Willow. And this is a little bit lighter, a little bit more ashy. I'm gonna use that on my eyes. Maybe we'll do a little bit on the nose because it's so much lighter. Hopefully I won't look too crazy. I've also just stopped like actually attempting to contour my nose because my nose has like the 2 knobbly bits. It always just ends up looking so crazy. So I've just started putting the product just in the middle, and I just rub it around like I would like a cream bronzer, just because everything else makes me feel like I look like an alien. I'm gonna put a little bit more into the crease of my eyes actually, just kind of going with that Margot Robbie makeup vibe and just really blending that out into the rest of the face. Just like whoop, 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 whoop. Love those, love the packaging, love the shades, approved. Let's rectify the colors going on the rest of my face. I'm gonna take my Lisa Eldridge 1.5, which is a beautiful, very neutral, gorgeous pale shade for my pale gals out there. Ugh. And now that we've done a little bit of sculpting underneath, a little bit of color correcting, I'm just gonna go with this on top as a nice little all over tint and just use that to top off this underpainting moment that we've now created. Ah, the perfect neutral shade. I've just gotta say it. I feel like between the mask and the pads, like my skin looks actually night and day different from when I started filming this video. Like literally a difference in the smoothness and the glowiness. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm feeling like I need a little bit of brow action. So let's do the little Valentino brow trio. So yeah, here's my OG battered and destroyed one. And here's the new one. Literally just looks like it's a different package, different shade. Everything else seems to be the same. So I'm gonna start with the pencil side. I use this to fill in my tail of the brow. Whenever I'm doing like my full brow routine, this is what I do. Oh my gosh, it is so great having a fresh one. Wow. Okay, and then I use the pen side to fill in the inner bits. Also so much more pigmented. Whoa, my other one was dead. Woo, that's a brow. A wild brow appeared. Okay, I'm so sorry. I do have another product from PR. This is the new brow gel from KJH brand. This is the Nano Set Brow Gel in clear. Very tiny little wand here, an applicator. And just a little tip, it might not work for everybody, but I've seen people do this and I do it every once in a while. If I'm using like a softer wand or I just want a little bit more lift with my brows, I start by going the opposite direction just kind of like digging the product into the brows, and then I comb through. And I find that that helps me to get a little bit of lift sometimes if I need a little bit extra, or if I just want like a thicker, fluffier brow that day, which is usually the case, then I do that motion first, and it does make quite a difference. So then I'll just comb through normally, et voila, the brows are lifted. I actually love how tiny this is. So great for travel and putting in your makeup bag. Also, gorgeous packaging. Thank you, KJH brand. Let's give this Bobbi Brown blush a little roll. The Cheeky Pink. Cheeky Pink. I'm just gonna do a little dab. Dab. Blend that in with my brush. I was wondering if it would be like this because it's called like the Cheeky Flush blush. I wondered if it would be very, very light and natural like this. And it is very light, not too pigmented at all, which can just make it look so natural and very sheer. It's a little annoying because I do have like these red speckles of a little rash here on my cheek, which I'd like to cover up right now. And it's gonna get in the way of my fabulous cheek colors. But I am happy to report that this is much more sheer. I like that. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Tower 28 BU concealer, which is my pale approved shade, and I'm just gonna go over that just to blend it in a little bit and do some extra concealing like right here on these areas where I've got some spots. Nothing new to see there. Also the perfect neutral undertones for those who might be looking for that. Now I actually have a new highlighter to show you too. It was not a part of that haul because I actually bought this a while back. I have been testing it out. This is the Kosas Shiny Objects Wet Glisten Powder Highlighter in the shade Haloed. It's a champagne sheen. This is the little package here. And I saw it on the New at Sephora page. I watched the little videos and I was like, I am curious about this because I've been so deep into my Victoria Beckham Pearl highlighter. It's been a while since I've tried like a new powder highlighter, and this one did tickle me. It did tickle me a little bit. It's like a creamy, soft, light powder, and it is actually very pretty. And I was using it with the KJH brand number 3 brush, like a proper little classic highlighter brush. And it is so nice. It does have a really, really soft, sheeny glow. Sometimes powder highlighters can be like really chunky and gritty and you can see the chunks of glitter flecks on your face. This one is like a wet powder highlighter. It is very pretty. So I'm just gonna put that right on the tops of the cheeks. And can you see that line? See the line where it is applied? Like it is a true, proper, very pretty golden champagne glow. A very gorgeous formula. And again, it's just been a while since I've tried a powder highlighter that has been very truly glowy like this. And it was fun. Approved. Approved for sure. And it's a great option if you stay away from cream highlighters for the sake of like your hair getting stuck in it, because it can be like juicy and wet on your face. So this is like a beautiful option if you're looking for a powder highlighter that gives the same glow and vibe as a cream highlighter. I was actually really impressed by that formula. Very unique feeling, very cool, and it was a fun one to try. Approved. Okay, I've been itching to get into this Summer Fridays almond. Little lip stain, little felt pen, very cool. Now, will the camera pick up on this? I don't know, but I'll attempt to show you. But basically they've got two sides here. One is like the felt pen side, and then the other half is slightly more fluffy to create that blurred, smudged in effect, which I think is brilliant. And I haven't seen anyone do that yet, and I thought that was great. There's not much left on my lips from the lip mask, but I'm just gonna wipe some off just in case, and let's see how this applies. So I'm gonna use the felt pen tip side to apply it. Okay, cute shade. I'm liking what I'm seeing. And then I'll switch to the fluffy side to just blend that in, I guess. Is that working? I felt like that just wiped it all away. Okay, that's the lip stain applied. I didn't notice any like effectiveness on the fluffy side. I don't know if that's just me, but I really like this color, actually. It's not cool tone, but it's not warm. It's kind of nicely in between. It's like a true light beige, which is actually very pretty. And it's actually a lot deeper than I thought it was gonna be, which means that the other deeper shade that I bought, I forget the name, mocha maybe, but the deeper brown one, that means that that's gonna be like very, very deep on me. So I might just actually return that because this is a lot darker than I thought it was gonna be. I'm happy with it. I like that color a lot. I'm gonna keep that stored upside down. And let's see this Toffee lip pencil. There's Toffee. For comparison, let's see the Bifro Milk Chocolate. That's what I thought. Yes, yes, yes. Here's Toffee. Here's Bifro Milk Chocolate. You can see milk chocolate is a little bit more cool toned, which is my preferred type of shade. But I'll just put a little bit of toffee in there too, just to add some dimension. Pretty formula though, very creamy. Blend that in a little bit with my finger, and then, now on top of this, I want to put the Lip Lac in Black Veil from Isamaya. This looked very, very cool. You know, it's just all in line of like trying to find the perfect cool tone products. So using like a black sheer lip gloss is going to give us hopefully that perfect, like very icy cool vibe, just like using purple, like using these very, very purple products. Yes, I'm still scraping the remnants out of my Bobbi Brown Bare Lilac, but going for the more purple side to make it appear that perfect like cool tone pink, using a black gloss to hopefully give us the perfect wash of cool tone gloss. Like, I am down for this. So you might think Black Veil, what? But this might just be the perfect like deep cool toned gloss. It might end up looking like a lot more purpley. This is honestly way deeper of a lip than I thought it was gonna be, but yeah, very nice. I like that. It almost like mixed with the lip liner, it almost just looks like I have a brown like sheer gloss on. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think it's too much? A little black gloss? Honestly, I thought it was gonna be a lot more shimmery, but that's the gloss swatched. It is darker than I thought, but I think it's cool. A cool option to have. Finally, let's try this brown mascara. Very sturdy packaging here, very pretty wand. I'm hoping that it'll be nice and cool toned as well, a nice cool toned brown and not too warm. I love how thin the wand is. When there's a little thin tip like this, it means you can get right in there into the inner corner lashes and achieve that really nice, natural, fluttery look. I just wiped that all over my lid, sorry. Okay. Immediately upon first use, I'm gonna tell you that it's not my favorite, and here's why. In a mascara, I like there to be a good amount of like very fluffy volume, which this does have. It is very fluffy, but I also like that mixed with a little bit of lifting. So when I apply my mascara, I always go right to the root of my lashes and kind of lift up, and then I go in and fluff it out. And this one just isn't lifting my lashes as much. I don't really know how to explain that otherwise, but it's almost like so soft and natural, where my other mascaras really nicely keep my lashes lifted from the root. Does that make sense? Like, this one just isn't really sticking as much. Like, I feel like my lashes are falling a little bit more forward. I don't know. This hasn't happened to me in a while. Honestly, I love my lashes. I don't curl my lashes. I've got what I've been blessed with. Thank you, mom and dad. But my lashes certainly look less lifted in this than in other mascaras. And you'll just have to take my word for that, I suppose, in this moment. But yeah, not as lifting. Still pretty, but I feel like my eyes look kind of closed right now. I don't know, it's weird. But that's just my first impression. I'm just gonna see if I can layer my Lancome mascara on top and get some lift here. You guys are probably gonna look at this in the camera and be like, you're crazy. There's no difference at all, but I'm just looking for a little bit more. It's still brown, it's still soft and fluttery, but like, oh, can you see the difference? There's a little bit more lift. Like, even just applying a little wash of my Lancome one on top, like, made my eyes look more open. I hope that you can see that and that you don't think I'm insane. I just realized I filmed that entire video without my rings. Who am I? Well, friends, that's the makeup look and a full face of some new exciting in beauty. Some things that worked immediately, some things that I'm very thrilled to keep on using. Very much loving some of this skincare here. And we also found a few misses along the way. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think of some of the products that I've tested out today? And also, if there's any other products that you guys have seen that you want me to test out, please do let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much as always for being here and for watching, and I will see you all very, very soon for a new video. Bye!